Welcome back, David Viscott. Arlene, who do we have now?
Okay, we've got Charlotte, and she's on line A, and she has some anxieties over Christmas.
Charlotte.
Hello, Dr. Viscott. This is me, Charlotte.
How old are you, Charlotte?
I'm 21. I'm almost 22.
Yeah, you're a different kind of caller than the ones I've been having. I can tell just by the feel of this. What's going on?
Back in July, I went home to St. Louis for a visit, and I was hoping to rectify all the problems of the past.
What problems of the past were you hoping to rectify?
Well, I moved out when I was 17 because my parents were basically having problems with the IRS from the time I was 12 years old to the time, and well, continuing on to this very point.
What kind of problems, though?
They were being audited, and then they had their house taken away from them by the IRS.
Was your father cheating? Just between
Yes, he was. He was.
Okay, so that's what it was about. Now, what were you trying to fix up?
Well, I basically had to take care of my family. I was, nanny and mother to my brother and housekeeper to my family and cook, and I just took over the role of mother. And I've actually realized this through John Bradshaw's books. And I haven't really done any sort of work on this besides through these books, but I've understood a lot about it. And so I wanted to go back, and I wanted to make them understand what they did to me.
What was the purpose? What do you think they're going to say? Oh, poor Charlotte.
No, I don't want to take on the victim's role like they have. I've never wanted to be a victim. I can't.
Okay, so do you want to go back and speak to them?
I tried in July, and they were mean to me, and they weren't understanding. I tried to be real. I don't want to go back this Christmas and be fake and act like I'm the missing puzzle piece to their new life, which they've created for themselves, which is not my life.
Why do you want to go back?
I don't want to. That's the thing.
Then don't go back.
They, and in July I had them buying.
Wait a second. Then don't go back.
I'm not, but I just got screamed at for 45 minutes.
Well, wait a second. Don't allow yourself to be the target. You send them a very sweet note, and you say, I had a very difficult experience in July. It filled me with a great deal of pain. Our lives are something that is not being openly discussed between us. I feel one thing about what went on, you feel another. Until you're willing to hear the part of my life that I went through, it becomes impossible for me to feel comfortable with you. You want to make everything better? Well, everything isn't better. Things are a certain way, and unless I can tell you what I'm going through, then being with you is not being at home, and that's something I'll just have to get used to, and I'll be willing to grow. You know, the place where you belong is the place where you feel free expressing your feelings as you are to the other people. If you have to compromise your feelings and hold them in and cannot express them in an honest way, then the place you're in is not a place where you belong. That may sound difficult if it's your marriage or if it's your family or if it's your place of work, but don't be dismayed. It just means that now you know the truth and you have to do something to working to a place that you can be yourself. Arlene, thank you, and
You're welcome. Variety of calls.
Variety. Take care. And you take care. We're going to be seeing you next time in a special program of the best of. So don't miss that next week.